Greetings to my unbelievable V family all over the planet. This is your boss or your chief, the one and only Pathman Senathirajah. Very excited this week because we have finally closed all pending areas of VCON Malaysia. It is going to be the greatest event in network marketing history as we have delivered the last 20 years. And I'm having goosebumps when I think about that moment when I go on stage to level expectations. The first night that you guys get to see the one and only Dato Sri Vijay live on stage, the V partners, that LED screen, that stage, the music, the energy, the beat of the bass on the speakers, but more importantly, that love in that room, that belief in that room, the room full of, the arena full of dreamers that have come together to tell the world that we are the greatest network marketing organization in the world. So 23rd to the 27th of April, if you are getting married, cancel your marriage. If you are sick, get well better, all right, or get well soon. But more importantly, make sure you are there at VCON Malaysia. Lead to inspire, inspire to lead. Now, this Wednesday message, I've been chatting with so many people around the world, from the Middle East to Africa to Central Asia, Russia, Turkey, India, Sri Lanka, Nepal, Indonesia, Malaysia, all countries in Asia, Europe, America, South America. And I realize that you guys are searching for something. And everyone throughout their journey of network marketing, like me, we look for answers. We look for answers to define us as a better networker. We look for answers to give us better solutions, to max out faster, to increase the size of our checks, to build a sustainable group. We look for answers to build our leaders that are built to last, that will survive, that will change, rise, conquer. And it's all about the search for answers. And I spent 20 years looking for answers. I had the best upline, or I have the best upline, Dato Sri Vijay and Japadas Bismarck, our great founders. My mother, God bless her soul, who is the greatest upline on the planet. And I had so much interaction, engagement, times to ask questions, to find my answers. But today, on this Wednesday message, whether you are brand new watching this video, whether you are a V partner, AVP, max out king or queen, I'm going to say something and I don't want you to misunderstand me. Stop searching for answers. Now, I know this is confusing and you're all looking at me and say, Chief, you mean I should stop asking questions? I shouldn't learn more knowledge? No, proceed with all your efforts to gain more knowledge and become a better networker, presentation, training, ISB, development. But stop searching for answers. And tonight, I'm going to give you the answer. The one answer that defined me, all right, that defined my journey in network marketing, that I applied every single day throughout my journey. And it made my journey a beautiful, successful, unbelievable, limitless journey. And I found this answer from my mom. All right. My mother brought me up to be strong, to be a good man. I hope I am a good man. All right. Brought me up to love life, to be a dreamer, to fight for what I believe in, to stand for the truth. All right. To protect the weak. And today I think I can do all of this in QNet, in the V, under the guidance of Dato Sri Vijay. But she gave me one answer. She said there's no difference between who you are in life and who you are on this journey of 3000 BB on the left, 3000 BB on the right, or max out. A lot of people fail in network marketing. A lot of people suffer in network marketing. A lot of people succumb to negativity, negative energy, challenges, and quit in network marketing simply because they are two different people or they are the same person in both areas of life. So my mother says you could be the greatest networker in the network, but if you're not also the greatest Pathman as Pathman in life, then there is a mismatch and this Pathman will not survive. That means you cannot cross both worlds. You cannot be super positive on stage. You cannot be super positive, all right, building your organization and be loving and caring and enthusiastic and full of positive energy in networking, in QNet, and then go back home and be a completely opposite moron, that you are negativity, that you shout at your children, that you fight with your wife or husband, that you disrespect your mother, mother-in-law, father, father-in-law. And then you come back to networking and you are this completely changed person, individual, networker, human being. You cannot do that. So my mother told me that if you want to be the greatest networker in the world, which I believe is our goal together, in success, in being the best upline, being networker, don't work on that. Work on being the best Pathman in the world. Work on being the best person. So many of you today, alright, have this split personality. The IR personality and the human personality. Right? The V partner, AVP, V council, ISB, max out king and queen personality, and the real personality. And if these two are not exactly the same, you cannot succeed in network marketing. So if there's one reason why you're struggling to succeed, there's one reason why your energy levels drop when you're surrounded by a negative environment, I bet you in your normal life, if there's a challenge in your family, if you fight with your brother, sister, or your family has some drama and politics which exists in every family, your energy drops. You become a negative, pessimistic, I give up mentality human being. But then you think, you run across to your event, presentation, training, and you go on stage and say, yes, I am the greatest, we are going to achieve our dreams, you're going to be number one, unbelievable. Cannot. The personality you see on the Wednesday message is the same personality that I am at home. The same personality I am with everyone at home, my loved ones, people who work for me in my house, a taxi driver, somebody who works in the store, in a shop where I go shopping. I am the same Pathman. Alright? I am not a two-faced individual. And I have seen many networkers who are superb on stage, who say all the right things, alright, but when they come off stage, they are monsters on how they treat the waiter, how they treat their family members, how disrespectful they can be. And they are not dreamers of stage or outside network marketing. When they are at home, they are negative, pessimistic, depressed. Sit down and talk about everybody negatively and gossip and cry and complain about everything in your life, and then come into networking. Unbelievable, let's do it. This is why you don't succeed. This is why there is hypocrisy in network marketing. This is why people don't follow you. Alright? Because I tell people every single day, what you say on stage, what you say in a presentation, what you say in your 8 basic building blocks or welcome session is immaterial. Because ultimately your downlines are going to look at you as the person you are, not the networker you are. Your downline is going to get closer to you. Your downline is going to come to your house and see you with your children. Your downline is going to see how you behave in a traffic jam when somebody cuts you off. Your downline is going to see how you behave to people who serve you or look after you in a restaurant or any environment, on the flight. And if you are a complete arrogant moron in that environment, then who you are on stage is fake and not real. That you cannot care on stage and don't care off stage. You cannot care while you are in the network and be a complete useless moron when you're outside with your family or your friends or the real world. That these two personalities must be identical. These two personalities must be powerful, loving, caring, dreamers, fighters, warriors, positive, enthusiastic, crazy. Alright? And these two personalities, you must not be able to tell the difference in any aspect of your life. That means if your wife comes to VCON or your husband comes to VCON and sees you on stage or sees you in service, and then he or she says, oh my God, I wish this person is like this at home, that means you cannot succeed. And this is the biggest mistake I've seen in networkers, that they have this split personality. I don't. I get my dogs together and I motivate them every day. I laugh at home more than I laugh in networking sometimes. Alright? I love life. Life is beautiful. I'm a dreamer at home, even in my personal life, in things I want. alright, or the environment and energy that I maintain in my house is exactly like VCON. So if you come to this house, alright, my mother's house which I built for her, the energy is exactly like VCON. We got bright lights, the TV is on, we don't have an LED, actually I should get an LED in my house. Alright, every time I come back home there should be introduction. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise and help me welcome the one and only Chief, Pathman Senathirajah. And I run and my dogs are jumping and there's music playing. You understand? That's how you should live. So if you are looking for the answer, if you want to duplicate Dato Sri Vijay, you want to duplicate Japa or me, this is the answer. Stop looking for any other answer. Stop looking for solutions. Stop reading all the self-help books and go for non-V seminars. I know some of morons do. The answer is very simple. Be real. Be yourself. Change as the human you are. And automatically you become the greatest networker. Improve as the person you are. As the son, daughter, brother, sister, mother, father, friend, cousin, upline, alright? A member of your country, a citizen, a human. There cannot be a difference between who you are in the networking arena and in life. If there is a difference, then you will not succeed in network marketing. And all of you watching this video, ask yourself this question. Are you a different personality? Look into your heart and be honest with yourself. Do you inspire your kids? Do you inspire your parents? Do you go back home and I say, I love you to everyone? Because you easily say, I love you to your downlines. Do you truly care for the people in your life as much as you care for people in the network? Even though the people in the network bring you BVs, if you care only for the BVs, you will not succeed. Your care must be beyond money, must be beyond belief. Or BVs, your care must be real. Your care must be for them as individuals, as humans, as members of your family. I have today so many leaders who are so close to me that I don't see a difference between them and my brothers. That I call them my brothers. I can tell my brother, I love you, bro, and I can tell my downline, I love you, bro. That Pathman Senathirajah is the same, right, in both worlds. Not only both worlds, in every world that I go, I am the same person. That's why whichever woman who marries me eventually is very lucky. Because I may not be perfect. I may not be the most romantic man alive. But at least what you see is what you get. On VCON stage, off VCON stage, in a training, in the office, in my house. Alright? I even sing in the shower and laugh. Alright? Because I believe in the greatest lesson my mother taught me. And let me make this Wednesday message the greatest lesson you have ever learned from me this year. That who you are defines what kind of networker you are. Who you are in life will define who follows you, how loyal your leaders are. If you cannot survive a family crisis, you cannot survive a networking crisis. If you cannot inspire your family through the most challenging times, you cannot inspire your leaders and downlines genuinely through their challenging times. If you cannot survive the greatest challenges that you have had through life, then you cannot survive the challenges that network marketing will present to you. That who you are in life is who you are in network marketing. Don't separate those two worlds. Merge that two worlds into one world like I have done over 20 years. And this is what I've seen in the great ones, Dato Sri Vijay and Japadas Bismarck. And this is what I've seen in my mother. And if you truly want to be a success story in network marketing, if you truly want to be a max out king and queen, then focus on who you are, not what you do, not your systems, not how to raise BVs, not the strategy to max out. It will happen naturally when you improve who you are. So look in the mirror today of who you are and ask yourself, would you follow this person? Would you stay loyal to this person? Does this person inspire you? Is this person there for you through your greatest, most challenging times? Is this person somebody you can count on? Is this person protecting your dream? Is this person somebody who will hold your hand and walk until the end of the journey? Is this person selfless or selfish? Is this person full of love and care? Or this person is acting all this time in networking, but in true life, he's a complete useless moron? So ask yourself these questions. Improve who you are. Change who you are. And everything around you will change, I promise you. Don't separate the worlds. Merge the worlds. And there's only one answer. How you live and who you are is the greatest training you can give to your network every single day of your life without even talking to them, without even opening your mouth. And this is what I want to share this Wednesday message. Who you are will define how fast you max out, not what you do. So I love you guys, and I love who you are. You must learn to love who you are. I see you guys at VCON Malaysia.